that's coming out of this on YouTube in the future, because we've got everybody here, Jamie and Brandon here especially, I know they'll definitely do keep testing and absolute favour on YouTube. Right now, we have got a bit of serious money to go up there, 10K. Where's the money? 722 of Brandon Race Industry, Chevelle, Jim Campbell Brown, or the Promos Billet 2J Tirana of Captain Risky Ryan Hulks. What would you do for the final? Do you try and, it's a 4/10 difference in performance right now. It is a 4/10 difference on previous performance. Ryan Hulks, brand new car, Jim Campbell Brown, a very well sorted machine on 275. On debut with the new Captain Risky 2J Pro Mod. That just goes to show, like, hats off to Jeff, 401, 406, 403, but just goes to prove he could have backed that down. He could have backed that down. What Jeff was trying to do was swing for a 3. What Ryan was trying to do was just try and swing something against that big block. He knew on that previous round the 440 wouldn't cover a 401. So look, hats off. That's Jeff. That's not Jeff. Jeff not taking the opposition lightly there at all. That's actually still trying to swing and go hard. And that's Ryan. Again, so 109, 60 foot there. He came out really, really nicely. So big shout out to everyone that's watching on the live stream. As you can see, we're now back into what we ran in our testing today. So full bearing, Steve Smith. Jeff now sits that 406, 403, 401. Coleman at 420 yesterday. Chappie, you can see today 433. Aaron Gregory and Vader 440. Dougie Day. Scotty Cortina at 58. There's been some good numbers here, folks. Some real good numbers in testing here today. Second page with that Christos Kuramala, Ben Robertson. Chuck Jipkins all the way down to that one. Could be 499. Umper here as well. The last Marty lived a fine 20. Rod Williams.
But he's feeling very chuffed at the moment.
Big wheel stands. Nathan Rosie's improved. Drew Henry is back. We had 70 odd tests today. Fucker. These upside down forwards. Fucker loves the upside down forwards. For the VH, that's been one of the best ones we've ever seen. We're still on a 235.
235, 459. Oh, that thing's going to be dialed in tomorrow.
What a number. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? 588 cubes of some spray, knocks the tyre off it, but then Sankey goes 59 in that lane on a 235. And sometimes I just think, you know, that power delivery between the turbo and the nitrous big block is that you just, sometimes it's got to be a velvet glove and a feather, no matter which way you bring the horsepower. But that's a big one there, 59.
Golf cart was like
Caleb have been on the
cash and checks going up
You
against the
see
Ram.
one brother go hard, the other brother too far behind in performance. Like it, don't blow a barrel. We've already got a lot of races. It's hard not to get excited as you see don't blow a barrel. I've kind of been shielding myself from the track until this afternoon. Called my friend. So that we can get the day off. So I had to work. So, a day that was supposed to be usually day. So it's just a normal Friday. I'm sure I'm not the only bloke in the world that has a Friday like that. You really want to be...
Gonna be a loose night in the spot on pits tonight.
Work. Oh, this is just one of those beautiful cars. Benjamin Robinson. OG279. Look at that final flat 478 in that car. It goes good. When it doesn't, it doesn't. So isn't that funny? The last couple of pairs, we've had incredible numbers in one class, and then just a couple of cars just not do their normal stuff.
Anyone know the police?
So that earlier
I know they're looking for this guy, eh?
OG275
Seedy looking fucker, that one.
Index. So Cowan back where he's always been. 463. Michael Obst, well that's the big cube Cobalt Tube Cut 467. Lee Povey 467 in OG275.
God, I hope this thing goes down.
467, Royce 468.
It was close before, eh?
So we only have 18 minutes left on testing tonight. And here he comes again. This is what happened just before the last round of the shootout.
Oh, get your drag photos merch. I don't know, it's not that cold.
Infantry, 103 in the 64, 263. That was another for Mary. What can you expect? 384, 203, 387, 388, 397, and has just not in that time. So I had some good low numbers there, 4 O's, and then it just got to chase it again. It is sticky, isn't it, Ash Mason, isn't it? Ash has been caught.
No, he's just fat.
It is like a bit of it is like a fly. You ever heard of fly paper, of course, the old-fashioned fly paper? This is what we've got out there now, except it's not trapping flies, it's trapping blokes. Isn't it? It's the human bloke trapper. And even
that's you.
A big one like Ash Mason,
that's you, Diggles. You're the human fly trap.
You've got to make sure your shoes are tied up. Get the strong legs out there. I do think that, I still think the best shoe you can wear to the start line is a footy cleat.
there's our bike guys. So look, we have been told in no uncertain terms that the bike ETs will not be mentioned. In fact, we put in no time. So this name, Jake Hamilton Moderate. Now I'm quite caught up in that. I haven't done a Google search on Jake Hamilton Moderate yet.
Oh, Villain's back in the line.
Hamilton Moderate is.
Villain's back in the line.
I have had a sneak peek at the printouts to see what some of the quick guys are running in this class, and there is a difference, like honestly, between some of our riders, between the pointy end and the other end. Look, 4, 5, 6 tenths difference. So, and heads up Pro 3, these guys are going to be running like that tomorrow as well, with no times. Nice reflection in there. Try and stay out of the reflection. Yeah, we're 14 minutes away from the end of proceedings tonight. So, of course, drivers briefing in the morning. I don't know what time. Normally, it's probably a half decent time, like 9 or something like that. We'll definitely get back to our competitors with that. But if you are watching at home and up for a loose end, or even not, just make a plan, get all your friends together, come out tomorrow and take it all in. I think we've got about 120 entrants. We've had 70 odd tests today. Another 50 turning up in the morning. And as we said before, don't just think that the guys that test today, yes, that gives them a little bit of track time, get you tuned into the Pro Tree and all of that stuff, but 24 hours is a long time in heads-up drag racing. And you know, once we all have to be on the one schedule and the timeline tomorrow, with qualifying, but it'll be interesting to see how the other 50 blend in. Certainly by the end of tonight, and Chicago Shootout, 3 rounds of that. All right. So 6472, we haven't seen him. 6472 on here. Our names will obviously be up tomorrow. Just getting a handle on the car, relatively new car. The lanes will be closing now. 1 minute. Is that right? All right, I'll give you 90 seconds. How about we meet you halfway? The lanes will be closed in 90 seconds. Getting out there, helping with this one too. Getting from KPF. Let's just see how this thing goes. It's getting a little bit better. It's definitely turbo on this one for sure. The nice cars will still come out between now and 8 o'clock. Just to get it sorted. And we did get a time. Look at that, 591, 126 mile an hour. None too shabby.
It's all right for a big heavy dog. It's all right for a big heavy dog. Doesn't have all that much boost in it by the sound of things there.
Ryan's gone from 490s to 440s. And here's Chris Carsberg and Will Darwood. The two guys that are not only really good road racers, but they don't mind the old gravel bike as well. We're looking to get another 5 second run to get Carsberg and 584 somewhere along the line. Leave it down.
.581, 122.
Carsberg at 12 is going to have to bank probably that 510 unless he wants to come and turn it around, considering that we did say that the staging lanes are now closed. If you were rolling, you can't do much other than say right-o. Do not please try and get to the lanes for a run now. The lanes are closed. We've been telling you for a while just how long we've got. what we'll run through till 8 o'clock. That will be stumps on day 2. 10,000 shootout, what an upset. We don't
It's good stew weather, eh?
Good to see Stewie back.
I said it's good stew weather. Or soup, you know, it seems good too.
Mighty pedal would leave off the tree. 511 OG275. I don't know whether we've got spray or not.
You don't like stew? You haven't had my stew then, have you?
did beat me on course a couple of weeks ago. Yes, that was good. Thanks, Martin Kip. This one we do it sometimes. Needs to be Don't know where we're going there with the 38, and then we're going to try and hit that 640 class tomorrow. That
Too cold for him. Too cold for him.
Yeah, I don't know which end.
Talked about food, he had to go. Hey Richie, how's things going, mate? Look at this fella. Yeah. Hey, don't be so racist. Nothing wrong with Jews.
Back and goes 472 to go with the 67, 74, and 79 in OG 275.
You can feel it, eh?
Zing of the tyres there, not so good. But good to put a final run in before the end of testing tonight. There's still a few that did take that opportunity. As we did say, we're going to close the lanes, and we did that, so whatever's in the lanes will be that. That's a good question, Rusty.
Look at this specimen.
I think who held the upper
Wants to be a race car driver, he should just be a model.
So I'm trying to pick up on the ground there. I actually got down and did the whole Wayne's World Real Not Worthy thing. I felt no other reaction other than the Winter Nationals 2 weeks ago, that thing went 223 mile an hour over the quarter. If you want me to give you only one little clue about how quick that bike's been today, I'm not going to give you an ET, but I can give, I'm sure they're going to let me say a mile an hour, surely. They said don't read out the times or not, but can I just tell the speed? Yep. 174 mile an hour. Who else is coming out of lanes or beautiful big rig a couple of weeks ago. vehicle rather. G'day, Mick, Bump City, yeah, Mick, I've done some Bump City already, couldn't see you, buddy. Bit of Bump City. Yeah, 25 years, Chris Barry, 25 years. Alright. Now, just the last two runs for Pete, he has just knocked that tyre off early, so here's an opportunity, hopefully, just one more run. You people have been doing pretty well, that walk, we just did a really good run that lane. Pace is just making sure everything's right. Alright, give it a traditional pat on the flank. Go get it, Pete, go get some. Yeah, well, we have to listen to 200 bits to get ready. Sure, it's got my original team has on it, maybe the original. Sure, it's at the end of the time. I'll give it, build it out. Alright, up on Pete. On a shift there was a little problem shifting that tyre. Can't give you an ET, can't tell. I don't know. This is what the brush bikes are doing, they're choosing to do. So the lanes are closed. Hopefully, I haven't got any people sneaking in. We are supposed to be done by 8. That is maybe an effort to try and make it go 550. I don't know. You probably don't know when you're testing just how hard the thing's going to go. And the thing soft enough to run at 550. Still got about, I don't know, maybe 4 6 left. This thing has been impressive indeed. On here to 8 tomorrow, 11 8 Sure, this is coming out of the HG version. I'm pretty sure that's 512, 508, 501. I think it's an OG 275 car tomorrow. Brett Coles might be in Ruckus, 604, 584, 5776. This is that NSA RX8. Even Trent. It isn't Kent, isn't it?
Just started to freshen up about 20 minutes ago, man. Still not terrible. not working. It says feels like 13, but it's actually 15.
Big wheelie previously, but 593 there for Ryan. Oh, we can get that back for Ryan real quick. Yeah, 589, 589, 587, 593. Trying to chase that 580 index. Shout out to you, Morse. Put it number back. No, that's the only time on board. Crowd them up and
Still t-shirt weather, you know.
Tune up to the PTHP. Hello, Lacey. See you, Lacey. Normally you would think if the boys were racing, especially after the chips. The chip coming back, you'll be needing a day to test that bit. That's already got what the follow the chips can feel. Coming up the watch now. Hopefully you want to come up and watch. I know that I suppose for every weekend they can come up and watch.
Another 5-0. You're welcome, Steve.
Another beautiful spot on the creation, the family VN. What a treat. Come on out, Matt. Have a good day. You'd stick a couple of hours of work in the morning and then duck out at your lunchtime and you'd be in Q2, maybe Q3 years of racing. You never know, like, you know, sometimes it's just better to
Yeah, Brad, I'll be at Growl tomorrow.
We all know what it's like to KENDA and KENDA Town, Queensland, Rail State. Alright, Jack Malane is back. Where's he been?
I'll have my car tomorrow, Aussie chick.
That'll get you the top half of the 641 middle. And we can get it. Looks like she'll be.
Evil R8. went a 465 at 165 earlier in the day, man. So they're struggling a bit tonight itself. And Paramount, the white VH, went 459, both on 235. Absolutely out of control.
He's been trying to get that thing to behave on the bump. He really has been trying to get it to behave, and it just hasn't worked out for him. And just could not get himself an ET the last couple.
Is that it? Done. That's it. So growl racing, no prep in the morning at QR. So all day out there. Take the H out, have a bit of fun, and maybe back over here tomorrow Arvo afterwards. We'll see how we go, see if I'm still standing. Been a big couple of days and a big month, so don't forget, like and subscribe, guys. Heaps of videos. There's a mad test video from yesterday, and jump over to TikTok and
What's up, guys?
go give you a call out, mate.
So it's Aussie Car Hub 11 on Instagram.
Aussie Car Hub 11, guys. Follow him. He gets some mad little content. He's getting his channel going. He's going to grab gonna do YouTube soon as well. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Check it all out. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Thank you. How do you stop this thing? Famous.
It'll be pandemonium.